Hello everyone and welcome again to another video. This video will actually cover the most out of the ordinary spots of SCR. These can be from having lots of void to being a sign of a station where you shouldn't find a sign of a station actually, or maybe some underground secret path. We will go from the most known of them to the most unknown. Let's jump straight into it. For the first one, what you want to do is spawn at the adding side of Stepford Central, and actually, we're not gonna go forward. No. We're gonna go back and a bit on the left. We go under this tunnel here, and there is a small alley. Now, what you're gonna find at the end of the small alley might remind you of, well, Harry Potter. But this wall doesn't work. This wall doesn't work. Yeah, but there is still another wall. There is still this wall. Will I go through it? And here is the underground, let's say, of Stepford Central. It says an Easter egg, but it's not even an Easter event. Well, I guess Benton just likes to mess around. Welcome to the big empty space under Stepford Central. This is indeed quite big, if you may. It's just very big. And you just need to touch it in order to get a badge that I already have, but you just need to do it. And it says, hey, thanks, that tickles. So this is it for the first out of the ordinary place around SCR. So the one we've discovered was the most popular one, but let's go straight into the one that you're all never gonna find out about. Let's talk about houses, right? Houses, you have some around the tracks of SCR. For instance, we're right now at Morganstown Docks, and here you have some houses. Pretty much simple houses. You cannot get in them. They're just here for scenery, alright? But actually, SCR decided that it would be great to, defy the law of gravity, and simply enough, do floating houses. Literally, like, I'm gonna go down. I cannot get back up, by the way. Can you explain that to me? Like, SCR, I have some questions about that. Like, literally, like, let's take her ticket to the airport right now. We're at the terminal entrance of Airport Terminal 3, and the thing about SCR is that it is a game about trains. Alright, and there is this section of the map where you have a bit of planes, but because it is the airport. The trains link the city to the airport. That's quite usual, but SCR has made so you cannot jump over the big fences they've put, apart from one spot, actually, and it is quite simply here. You have a small spot where you can put your feet here and just jump over the fence if you do it a bit more. There we go. And now if you walk 1 to 2 minutes over there, you will be able to have the planes and take some wonderful screenshots with them. Now, for a train game, don't tell me this is ordinary. Now, let's take a quick stop at the villages of SCR. In this case, we're at Wester Coast. Wester Coast is simply between Edgemead and Lynn by the Sea. So, we have a spot that is very nice for pictures, just very extremely nice. It is the viaduct of Wester Coast, between the depot of Faymere and the station of Wester Coast. This viaduct here. Now, sometimes you might want to take pictures with your friends, around here, and just have fun, So you just go, you're gonna go into the valley, right? You're gonna go into the valley sometimes, maybe. Well, SCR says just nope. You're just gonna go down. Now, if you make one false move, you will go straight into the void, like me right now. If I just make it once, up, I'm in the void. So yeah, you have some time. SCR decides to do some bit of traps and have a bit of fun into the places where you do not expect such traps, actually. And this is how SCR has been built. Surprises after surprises. Now, another kind of small village, but this one is actually way more modern, if you ask me, is actually the village of Eden Key. The village of Eden Key is near the sea, actually, and the harbor of New Harbor, and it has a kind of water stretch here that you cannot get across, and you have to do the whole tour from, well, just walking around. But at SCR, we're lazy, you know. When you cannot go into the air because you can't fly, otherwise you're a hacker and you're gonna get banned. And when you cannot go from the ground, you go from the underground. Now, what did SCR do? They did an underground tunnel. And you don't have to my knowledge, you don't have any other SCR tunnel built just for this, apart obviously below stations. But this is the only one, to my knowledge, within the SCR map. And it gets us straight away to the other side of the stretch of water. And now you can enjoy the view of the three towers. I like to call them the three towers, the three color towers, whatever you want to call them, with the fountain, and you just chill here, you know? And this is wonderful. But obviously, we gotta get back to a big station, and in this case, it is gonna be none other than Benton. So, Benton's, we're gonna talk about signs here. So, such as this sign here, you can see it says "Welcome to Benton." This is Benton. You know, you're gonna get to the platforms, then to the trains, to the tracks. But the SCR developers choose to have a bit of fun, you know. So let's just go on the roof. Make sure to always do this in private servers, never public servers. You gotta go on this side exactly of the roof. All right, we're here. This is the entrance over there. This is where the platforms are here, down there. And you just want to go down, all right? Now, we are kind of stuck, but actually not very much because we just run over there and we just go down. Now, don't get fooled, this is not the void. All right, I'm on it, but this is just black surface. And we're finding ourselves under the station. Now I've talked about signs, right? And there is a sign under the station because SCR developers said, why not do a sign under the station? Yes, cool. Yes, this is Benton. This is Stepford County Railway. Now, this is gonna wrap it up for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed the video because the video is far from over because we still have one spot to see. Yes, so this spot is actually reserved to only staff members. By staff, I mean supervisors and above, not moderators. And it has been showcased multiple times in official shifts because, yeah, it's funny. It's simply funny. You go all the way to the top, and you know you want to enjoy the view. You enjoy the view, and you just have a good time, right? You have a good time. All right. Now you want to get back down, right? You get back down by the stairs. No, you get back down by falling, and you're flying. You're flying because SCR developers choose to do this. Because why not do this? I guess that seems logic. You have to fly into the workspace of the staff. Because what else is there to do? Alright, this is gonna just straight up wrap it up for today's video. This time it is for real. If you have any spots you wanna share with me and that I did not showcase in today's video, feel free to Share there to me via the comments, via my DMs in Discord, just where I can see them, that'd be nice. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and as usual, get back to driving those trains.